1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Making an investment into Luxury Promise is one of the best investments that anyone will ever make.
Ever.
She's not a team player. She plays tennis. Tennis is a solo sport.
ما ينفعش يركبوا تكييف في البتاع هنا؟
لا ما لازم نموت.
نعرفش كي تفهمونا بالتونسي اما والله ما احلاها الاكسليراسيون حبيناها على الاخر حبيناكم انتم الكل وعجبتونا.
And this is the magic of Womentum.
It is.
This is Womentum, a startup accelerator like no other for the best boss ladies in the Middle East. Womena. Did you hear that? Startups, boss ladies, Middle East. Womena. At the end of the day, I'm an investor and this is a business decision.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm the managing director of Womentum, and it's my job to design the entire Womentum experience for the companies from A to Z.
Tina is so focused on data, and if she doesn't see that the startups are studying that data, understanding that data, and interpreting it correctly, and then making decisions based on that data, she's going to flip.
Each person up front here presenting their business model to this wonderful audience. And Tamer.
Tamer is like a numbers person. He actually has solved some of their issues ahead of time. He knows what they need to work on before they know what they need to work on.
I'm Tamer Azer. I'm a principal at Sawari Ventures. I'm an advisor for Womentum, and I'm working closely with the startups over the period of the program to try and help give them direction and an overarching goal, something that they can work towards throughout the program.
Tamer does anything but sugarcoat. He kind of says it as it is.
We know Tamer before Womentum. We pitched in for him 1 month ago.
We were always afraid of him, actually. We thought of him as this evil guy, and we were just so afraid of him.
How do I make a decision that today's a banana day? It's a tough call. It's a very emotional decision when I decide that today is a banana day or tomorrow is a llama day.
This workshop is about business models, right? Because many of you are thinking about ways to make more revenue. You can grow your number of users, you can increase the utilization, how much you extract from each user, and you can introduce new and different business models to attract different types of users.
Fundamentally, one of the things I try to deliver to all of these companies is the fact that they need to work with intention. If you cannot attribute your success to what variable, then how are you going to replicate it?
We have companies that have quite a large range of progress. So we have companies, for example, like Luxury Promise and Shifa and Dubshi that are already revenue generating. They have a lot of users. They have a very good product. And for them, it's really about trying to grow and scale and become better than they already are. Other companies, for example, Dimension 14, they are still quite an early stage. They're still figuring out their product, their offering, their business model.
You know, we were talking, actually still, we have been talking lots of advisors. They said that, who is your end user? And technically, when we used at universities, they said that no, your end user actually students. Yeah.
He sort of said, listen, guy, you're probably the strongest startup here. No, he didn't say that. That's it.
Fuck, I don't remember which one Dimension 14 is. I think they really know their tech very well. I think they are still trying to figure out the commercial side of their business.
The honest truth is that they're lost. They have a lot of very important decisions that they need to be focused on solving internally before they are able to roll out their product. This entire time, I have been struggling, trying to fully comprehend and understand what you do. Are you Jadwal, a scheduling platform for education, or are you Dimension 14, a SaaS product for decision-making across sectors.
The brutal facts is that education scheduling is not Mel's passion.
When we think that the higher education, I want to do more. I don't feel comfortable. I feel small, you know? So I want to do more, but to be able to get in all this vertical, we have to prove ourselves.
You guys have to talk about that. Okay, خلاص. You're already this, but you're also Jadwal. You just need to make a choice.
They were a decision-making company that could not make decisions.
And we realized, how can this industry be the same as it was 100 years ago with all this technology that we have today?
And how do you get to the farmers? You just physically
show up. Yeah, we just go to, like, each place has a point. Like
and how easy is it to go to all these farmers?
A lot of the people weren't willing to talk to us or me because I'm a girl, so they tell me, why are you in the agriculture industry? Why don't you do makeup or dresses? And I was like, it's none of your business what industry I'm in. We've been launched for 6 months, and this was kind of a proof of concept. We're trying to understand how the market works and the market dynamics. So we've got that down, and now we can start focusing on, okay, how can we optimize this with technology?
What they're doing now is not scalable at all. I did ask them to come to Berlin with a more solid tech plan in place, which they did not do. So I feel like we're going to push them a lot.
They need to spend some time figuring out what kind of off-the-shelf technology they can use in order to allow them to automate as much as possible of their process. And that is what will allow them to scale.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I was not a fan of Fresh Source. I liked the problem that they were trying to solve, but the truth is they don't have a tech solution built or currently operating. They are the wild card for me.
Then you pay a premium service per year, and it was going to be a per year twice. So for grade 11 you paid, and then your grade 12 paid again, because that's the life cycle of the customer we were seeing.
So Passport are also a bit of a question mark for me because they're such an early startup. Passport probably has the least amount of entrepreneurial experience in the cohort. So they're going to have to face a lot of ups and downs.
We're not all at the same level, so when it comes to the investment stage, is that really gonna be a fair playing field, you know what I mean?
Rami is a new addition to the founding team, and so I want to find out more about his dedication. Is he gonna be able to stick it out or not? I have a feeling that Nada will.
I watched the co-founder dynamics here, and people are like, you're doing something, the other person is completely doing something else. You don't even have to tell them what to do. And that's what you want, and I haven't been able to find that.
Her name is Michela.
Michela and Joe.
And Joe, yeah. Jojo. Michelle is actually very difficult to read. She has a great poker face. She has an amazing amount of experience. She's super diligent. She's really organized. She's a no bullshit, straight to the point.
Okay, make it please quick. I'm hungry. I'm dying.
Sound speed?
Person. Joe is like a friendly, nice man who's had amazing experiences and wants to just help everybody, show them what the digital world can really do. We're a bit frustrated with DCT right now. They don't 1000% own the technology that they use because Joe developed this technology and it's also linked to previous businesses of his.
Legal is what we're looking the most for, actually,
Yes.
and it's one of the main things that we're here for because we do have a very complex company structure, and we're looking to restructuring.
Michelle is the main founder, but Joe built the technology. So it is a complicated situation.
One of the main issues that we wanted to address was addressed today. It's about the structure of the company and what is tangible for an investor and the type of investors, different types of investors, what do they look at?
It's an issue for me because there's actually nothing that's stopping them from using the investment, the mentorship, and the guidance that I give them on other products. And there's nothing that's actually forcing the source code that they use to stay within DCT. If they don't manage to make the changes that are required of them regarding their legal structure, then I won't be able to invest in DCT.
Bye bye.
يعطيكم الصحة. برافو.
Oui, bravo, Womentum. Bye.